Good morning, everyone. Well, class 9th, I'm again with you with a beautiful poem, The Lake Sleep of Innisfree. The poem is written by William Butler Yeats. William Butler Yeats, born at Dublin in 1865, was initially writing drama. In fact, he established, he founded the Irish Theatre with Lady Gregory, and later on, after 1910, he turned towards poetry. Of course, his lyric achievements speak for themselves. His chief poetic works are The Wild Swains, The Michael Roberts and the Dancer, The Tar in 1928, and of course The Winding Stair and other poems in 1933. See, the last poems and the plays in 1940 made him achieve great heights in the world of poetry and literature. In this poem, the speaker daydreams about Innisfree as an ideal place. It has got some magic about it. It has everything about it, the magical qualities about it at all the day times. See, the poet was impressed with a person, Thoreau. What did Thoreau do? Thoreau left the city life and he went near a pond and he started living over there. He lived at that pond and sustained a life where he ate the food which he grew himself. That was the beauty of Thoreau. So he also imagines to live the city life, to seek peace. Let's read the first stanza, the opening lines of the poem. I will arise and go now, and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin built there of clay and wattles made. 9 bean rows will I have there, a hive for the honeybee, and live alone in the bee-loud glade. So this is the first stanza. The poem, the entire poem is written in the first person, I, everywhere. And the poet is quite influenced with the philosophy of Thoreau, as I have told you. And he wants to give up the city life. The city life, according to him, is a boring life. It is always work, work, work. This pollution, this noise, this busy life, he doesn't like it. So he wants to live a solitary life. He wants to go to Innisfree and live there alone. That is the whole idea of going to Innisfree. The poet says that once at Innisfree, he will build his own house and the material of the house will be collected from those surroundings. Okay, the house will not be a concrete house like this. No. He also dreams of growing his own beans, and he will keep bees. Like I have told you, the philosophy of Thoreau, who sustained himself at the food grown by himself, he also imagines to be almost on the same lines. So he wants to keep bees, मधुमक्खियां शहद खाने के लिए, and he will grow his own beans over there to eat, right? He will not seek anything from the city. No, he will have self-sustained life, and he will live a peaceful life over there. He will build his cabin with clay, branches and twigs. He will not use all this concrete. No, that house he wants to build, and that type of food he wants to eat, and he wants to live at Innisfree alone. मेरा भी ऐसा ही मन है. I want to settle down at Siroli, in the fields, खेतों में अलग सा बना करके, और वहीं पे सारे एंजल पढ़ने आए. How is the idea? Okay. See, this is the first stanza. We will cover up the second stanza in the next video. Thanks for joining.